what is it that you see as far as when you go in and start working with an organization, the types of questions that you're asking that might be a little bit different than, say, what someone else is asking? What are you seeing when you go in there? What is it that you think is different in your approach than maybe other people's approaches when it comes to understanding how to build engagement?
Um, well, I I think a couple of them are personality defects. I tend not to have a filter, and I'm really transparent. And a lot of it has to do with I have a very limited amount of energy due to some other reasons. So I really just want to focus on being authentic, and
Mm-hmm.
that really helps a lot. I think not only do we need to ask questions that are appropriate, we need to ask questions that are maybe more than a checkers type question, but of a chess or even a three level chess question. For example, I need an app. Why? Number one. Well,
Yeah.
to get more members. What type of members? Millennials. So the real goal here is
Yeah.
to get millennials. Do you want an app just to have an app, or do you think that app will get you more millennials? And just keep going with that. And then ultimately, you may find that they don't need an app right now. And by the
Mm-hmm.
way, I'm an app guy. I mean, I, I have hashtags on Twitter that use the word app guy and engaging
Yeah.
app guy. Okay, but it's taking them down a path that's finding a solution for them that may not be what they thought it initially was going to be, and possibly doesn't even have my agenda in place. And what I
Right.
mean by that is there have been many times where I've said, you know what, right now, this what I have to offer is not what you need. You need this. And I'll either help you with it, I'll introduce you to someone that can. But in your best interest, I would do it this way. And that's where trust gets built over time. And then they come back and they ask you over and over again, what do I do for this? I mean, there still is a book that was written in the 1990s. I know some of you weren't born then, called Marketing to the Affluent. And
Hmm.
I loved that book because they said that your job was to become, it was not the referrals you get, but the referrals you give that make a difference. So they wanted their clients to call them, if they sold financial services, to call them for the best dry cleaner, the best Chinese food restaurant, and they knew everybody that was the best. Why? Because they wanted their clients calling them first. I want to
Wow.
be that resource where clients are calling me first, and I'll tell them where to get the best Chinese food in Boston, which I just had. If anybody wants to know, ask me.